What's up, guys? This is Focus here, back with another episode of Overwatch. We're doing the Genji playthrough today. Yep. We might also try to squeeze in the secret ending. Okay. I want to give me the reward for it. Maybe you just have to play the game 3 times if it's anybody, but eh. Friday night in a big city. Use a raft after the week you had. The Raft Arctica is one of the most tragically unfunny comedy clubs in town. But you love watching people bomb on the open mic. Times that people is you. It's particularly dark, so dark that it would make for quite a dramatic view. And your eyes adjust, and you see who's sitting at the table in the corner. Eyes adjusting. Adjusting. Oh my. Is that who I think it is? Genji. It's his sword. Casually sitting there with his chop up somebody. Genji, ninja cyborg, all around bad boy from Overwatch. No matter how many times you blink, it's still there, and you completely You're struck. How would anybody in the right mind want such a ninja with a giant katana in a comedy club? Well, it does sound like the beginning of a joke. The only thing funnier than this would be if his brother set up wearing a toga. Do I hear the sound of a heartbeat beating fast? Smell the sweat on your palms? I'm Cupid, the hero of love. All its viscosities. My son duty to answer with the strides of all who desire to love and guide them to fulfillment. Walk around wondering if anyone else can see this or not? Or are you hallucinating? Not worry, you're the only one who can see me. I do not interfere in the mortal realms. Consider me the angel on your shoulders, who will point you in the right direction. Okay, that's definitely maybe on hallucination, but maybe this hallucination can help you. Now tell me, are you in love? That's just my baseline anxiety. Anxiety and effects can also feel similar, but feel not. Will guide you through all of love's into whatever. My brain died. So do you wish to win the heart of Genji? Almost said Mossy. Not gonna lie. Wait, there's no option, wasn't there? There was not anymore. Okay, that's weird way on there. Yeah, he killed him. Good Mossy. I'm not asking, do you wish to win the heart of Genji? Yes, I want to win the heart of Genji, you brother. Genji, truly? I mean, there's only 2 options. You made sure I was aware. Of course, this is called Genji difficult to be underestimated. This is the war. Yeah, I'm always this because or something. What? The what? Overwatch war, you know, Genji, the younger brother Hanzo killed. Felt good. Guilt. Ever since. Yeah, only Genji wasn't actually dead and he was alive, but a cyborg and Hanzo won this. But he was still kind of upset about the whole thing, I think. Cupid was troubled. That's some way heavily favors Genji's view of the matter, I feel. I mean, you did kill him. But no, I'm merely saying that reaching Genji's heart would be a difficult task. It'd take about 20 minutes. So whatever you say, Mr. Grumpy Toga. No, You wish to pursue Genji. I'm obliged to help you. It is your love life, no matter how forced. You would have did not give me an option to go back. Well then, how do you think I suppose this, stupid? Introduce yourself, of course. You cannot start down the path of romance without the force speaking to him. Give him that he strikes me as a selfless, immature person. I'd recommend keeping your conversations focused on him. He always struggles with self, so do your best to appeal to his interest. Alright. I got you. Alright, Katana's in here. You hope he gets over his hostility soon? Definitely, but not important right now. What is important is the matter or not Genji will feel hostility towards you. With good words in mind, you build up the cause to approach Genji. Yo, approach me? Excuse me. And then it turns to face you. You'll go of the club, the purple glow of the club. Neon white symbolizes his metal mask. Are you talking to me? I just saw you and I want to say hi. Oh, heart starts to pound in your ears. Your mouth can't find the words to speak. I'll say something and remember, voices will affect how he feels about you. I really like your outfit. Came in, I just figured. You need healing. And now my reputation. It is hurtful. But also, yes, I could use some healing. I warned you he would be difficult to deal with. Anyways, I don't think I've seen you around before. I'm Genji, what's your name? I am Focused. Nice to meet you, Genji. Focus, huh? That's pretty cool. Reminds me of Focus from the game Focus Odyssey. That's neat. Is that a real game? No way is that a real net game. Puts his head to the side with hand grips the bottom of his mask. Nicely. Yeah, it was. Hey, do you want to sit down? Next is starting soon. Maybe we could watch together. Take a seat next to Genji and watch a few sets. Can't tell if he ever cracks a smile, but he certainly does not laugh at any point. Weird energy to bring to a comedy club. Before you can spend too many minutes basking in the awkward silence, Cupid returns and brings you more helpful advice. Now what are you waiting for? So you can be exciting. Go perform a set. Not for free. My material is iconic. I'm not selling it without pay. The payment of love is not sufficient for you talents? No, it's not. I can't pay my rent. Well, humor me and pretend they can. Look, someone just finished their material, get up there and impress your date. I call this a date. Two bros hanging out. Person get off the mic, there's some party clapping, and no one stands to take their place. You take the initiative, get on stage. However, what I like to say, I would be honored to tell a joke with fine people. You see why I don't do this very often or at all? You look at the audience, you see Genji looking back at you, but what you assume is curiosity. While you could make just any joke, you have to wonder what joke would make him laugh. The funniest joke I know. Tap the mic and feedback's making you yield. You been close? Why did the building get arrested for vandalism? Got a silence? It was a skyscraper. That's horrible. After a prolonged pause, the crowd erupts into a raring raffle. He told that is truly the funniest joke of all time. Your living present. We will remember you as a genius who invented the art of comedy. That's never been more of a lie in their life. Amongst you, one person hasn't been stickered. He ain't been stickered with the movement organizing. It's Genji. He remembers just as still. He remains just as still as you left him. Came up on stage. Jesus Christ. I can't speak. And to sign autographs for the whole crowd, you turn sat next to Genji. What do you think of my joke? Do I like it? Yeah, it was pretty funny, I suppose. Daisy watching some thing roll out. On his dresser, quite literally dying from laughter. But I think there's a joke you could have told. Maybe one way to. That's weird and annoying. I'm sorry about that. I guess got random notifications. But I think there was other jokes you could have told. Maybe one that waited to me. I would have made me laugh harder. So you wanted me to make a joke about you in front of the whole club? Oh, it's maybe a long time ago. I would have been too in school to myself to make a joke. Now I'm happy with who I am. Even more, even when people poke fun at me. See, we should all strive to be like Genji, alright? We all need to be like Genji. I guess you could have known that. Just meant, didn't we? Maybe on a second date you can learn more about me. Absolutely. Absolutely? Absolute? I can't say it right. Alright, that's wonderful, Genji. Genji's sides of weight off his. Genji's sides of weight off his shoulders. Okay, whatever. Dying here. I can't wait to guess. I can't wait. Guess I'll see you again soon. You have to own in the comedy code. From not long though, that's Cupid soon repairs. And since the bud of romance has already begun to blossom. You think things went? There's room to improvement. You focus too often on yourself. No more interest in him and how he views the world. Just met the man. Calm down, Cupid. Push his brother. You're not even giving me good advice, you bastard. But good or bad, you date in the past. Now you have a wrong road ahead of us. If you truly wish for Genji heart to be yours. Any second now. Genji reaches out to you again. He's just grabbing dinner. For a second day, he picks out a restaurant. Craft Bazaar in Moncano. The expensive playground of Ultra Rich. Luckily, you live in a hopeful future. You can just hop on a transit train, arrive in Moncano in a few short hours. Neat, huh? You arrive at the restaurant, and it looks just as classy as the name might imply. Robot brings you to your table, Genji awaits you. Better than Morsi, he's actually waiting here. Tell me you're not wearing the same hoodie or to the comedy club. I own a hoodie that cool, I'll be wearing. Yeah, it is a pretty cool hoodie. I mean, look at that hoodie. If I owned a hoodie that cool, I'd be wearing it. Every chance I got to. Even to a 5-star restaurant, especially to a 5-star restaurant. No wonder you need my. Come on, I would look like a badass. He looks like a badass, and I would look like one too. Come on now. I'm not just waiting for a product placement. Like, go buy it here at Allsalt. Think you see the cost from Genji? You see him to write up your present. No focus, I didn't expect to see you here. You invited me here for a date. Oh yeah, I guess so. He's really steaming. Hey man, put that katana away. You don't need that right now. No, just have the ride over. There isn't the whole of the. I witnessed the deep ocean. This thing take you deep underground the ocean. You know, way deep. You know, places that humanity was never meant to venture. Depth of the ocean harbors monsters beyond most of the imaginations still remained beyond trouble, but oh my god, there was a lot to read here. You are truly forward enough to source for it. Tell me, what has become of him? I saw he's beneath the crushing depths. Past we too would monitor those triumphant figures wandering on the ocean. Meal, Daniel. The ocean fall. Were we expected to the same conditions? Well, we're all already monsters. They just the one who feels up. Oh my god, this just got deep real quick. I'm glad to hear it went okay then. Happy you could come. You could come. I've really been looking forward to spending more time with you. You don't have much time to feel bashful before the patron returns to your table. Did you already walk over a hall meal? Hall menu was a regular menu, but a hall game since teacher. Thank you, but you maybe choose something you'd like as well. On even your dinner is gonna affect this guy's opinion. These sim dates, dating sims are hard work. In that case, what do you order? Oh, I ordered Genji's favorite food. I had the Akuma ramen. That's my favorite food. How did you know? He's the official Overwatch cookbook. Oh, in that case, I'll take the ramen too. Need to get this cookbook. Patrons, we don't have that on the menu. Programming seems to be overwhelming. The cousin was always right. So take your order back to the kitchen without complaints. Man, that sucks for this restaurant, man. I'd really cool if you to order my favorite food for dinner. There's a official focused cookbook. I would have ordered yours too. It was soon to you. No, it's not. I can't cook. You make a note of this idea. You're always looking for most nice opportunities. Hey, might be a YouTuber, but I'm way too small for that stuff right now, man. I'm way too small. And that looks delicious. Oh my god. Two of you spend some time chatting. After a few short minutes, then it brings out your meal. 2 bowls of ramen. Honestly, impressive such a nice ramen can make a dish look like it comes from a cheap ramen. What do you mean make it look like cheap ramen? So this looks delicious, man. This what you get cheap ramen? Like, I need to know. Like this looks better than most food I cook. That's like almost all food I cook. It looks just as good as the real thing from Harmora. I think I said that right. All it's missing is the micro in a bowl. I don't know how to say that. Then it would be perfect. After posting these things. Now how could you hit the bowl? Half of the fun of ramen. Go check the weight. Maybe they have micro bowls in the back. But they're entering them. There's not unpainted bowls. Unfortunately, the restaurant does not have any bowls on hand, but they are able to draw good representation of the 2 of the regular bowls. When you return to the table, as you completely defeat and you set cost for them, feel you acknowledge your distance, even Q seems troubled by sudden sip of mood. Is against you way more difficult than freaking Morsi was. Perhaps you should check on him. That's if everything's okay. He boned out. Like, sorry, no dinner. I don't recognize me. Are you gone? Can't really talk to me. Did they ask you for an autograph or something? No, they actually recognized me from the back box incident. They had less kind words to say it was me. Let's take it off, man. We're on a nice little dinner date here. You're blunt, but wrong. I'm trying to shake it off. It's just I'm not proud of who I was then. I tried my best to become a better person, but I feel my past will always haunt me. Some days it feels like there is nothing I can do to move on from who I was. He sighs and props his head against the hand directly. I am sitting here just having problems. It's a heart-rending sight. It seems that we could use reinforcements for a small gesture might go a long way. And Cuba has some sense. But put aside this, bitterness for Genji. Face this. What do you do to cheer Genji up? Peter. No, he wouldn't like that. Just reinsult him. Yeah, I know that you've been working hard to be a better person, and you come a long way from who you once before. Don't want anybody else get to you. As long as you know you're getting better, who cares what anyone else thinks? It seems touched by your words, though, but maybe you heard us. Them from the book of self-help. Plagiarized, that's what it is. Jesus, plagiarized them from the book of self-help. But he's not in your high school English. There's enough to get him smiling again. Because that's true, although even if I don't care what they think, they'll care is what you think, Focus. So you think. Of course, Genji, anytime. I think I busted that last one. I don't even know. Let's eat, huh? Our food is getting cold. Will you finally enjoy your night as it's supposed to be? Supposed to go? You don't know Genji eats with his mask on, but every time you walk away, some food disappears from his face. And we assume it's getting into his mouth one way or another. By the time you're done eating, Genji seems happier. And well, you had the evening's going in a more positive direction. You gotta take his mask off at some point, like we need to see the face. I want to ask you about something. Shoot it. How do you feel about going somewhere special for the next date? Anyone that's special to you is special to me. That one doesn't earn you any points. Genji makes him plus. I don't know how we know that he's wearing a mask. And it's worth more than any kind of gameplay progression. I was hoping we used to go somewhere really special. How do you feel about a trip to Nepal? Traveling an awful lot. You can even ask you questions. Trip intervenes. You choose where to go on your date when you are the poster character of a dating sim. Now stop complaining and choose a way to answer. What do you say? Traveling an awful lot. Do I have a job in this universe or like responsibilities? I have a job with infinite PTO, unlimited PTO, and your boss is really cool. Dude, I would never work a day in my life. Just take PTO every day. In that case, oh, Nepal sounds great. Yeah, I'll see you there. I hope it be really special. Had a lot of fun tonight. Thanks again, Focus. Is you forced in a restaurant and you left alone? Well, as alone as you can be when you're haunted by the vessel of Valentine's. No, date down was third and most impressive, Focus. Thinking, now how do you think Genji and I are doing? Your coaster is hard, but it hasn't reached your card yet. Or keep trying to put him first whenever possible. But there's still no date. Do what you can to prepare. I sense it's going to be the most important one of y'all. Yes, because this is the last date. This one's lasting way longer than most of these did. Still. Actually, the first one I did was mostly like 40 minutes. It was bad, but we did it. It's in the snowy mountains of Nepal, and the cool ruins sweeps right, Woodley sweeps right through every layer of clothing. You all hard to believe that just a few days ago, you're telling jokes in a comedy club. Now this is what they're expecting to keep your relationship going. Still chugging along, Cupid. It's again. Thankfully, you know this is deal by now, or you think you're seeing things thanks to hyperformia. Yeah. Folks, I need to stress how important the stakes will be. Sure, you're important to Genji. You would not have brought you here otherwise. So just be sure you do your very best. That part you didn't like, Genji. No, when we first met, you seemed like you really didn't like Genji. But while I do believe he's foolish and stubborn, immature and vain, I have to remind me there's a good side to him as well. While that good side is burning very far beneath his flaws, it's still nothing less. Unless, dude, I just use one crossfire. So I must thank you. Done that. Oh, Cooper. Going around all soppy, knowing this is a teaser for the secret path for the things. You're ridiculous. If there's a secret queue pass, do you think I really would advertise it so freely? Yeah, besides, a part of that nature would be difficult to unlock. You'd have to need desperately win the heart of both heroes, so you can win love. Hypothetically, okay, so I gotta want to do this again behind the path. But enough about the hypotheticals. You have a date to get to, now hurry up. With Cupid votes confident, you continue joining up the mountain. Yeah. Into your life in a quiet little village. Genji's waiting there to greet you. Honestly, you don't understand why you couldn't travel together. Focus, you made it. What do you think of the hike? It really wasn't worth it. It was a breeze. I climbed the mountain all the time, no big deal. I don't want my fist right that. Ninjas are really big into climbing. Anyway, it's good to know you can keep up. Yeah, I need that one to give me brownie points. And as I'm glad you have finally healed, this place is really special to me. I hope I can show you why. Walk with me? Rather take Genji's army, whether you all the way to the village. You can't help but bash and everything is truly beautiful. Filling up the country you want to host. Wait, King of the Hill? I will come. But are we getting a King of the Hill game mode? That'd be awesome. But what's more beautiful than this village itself is the way Genji grows by talking through it. Recording memories of the time he spent here. There's everything from the stories of how he first arrived to tell the most trying meditation. After schooling a while, Genji takes you to the old that housed him. So it's time in Nepal is purely he asking for some time. And the room is still clearly his. An old master of fate, I don't know what that is. A famed poster Genji in his battle took years ago. He goes to say something, but someone else speaks for us. Genji, you arrived. That's Zenyatta. Yes, it is Zenyatta. Had a chance joining my student. Zenyatta, how sad is it that the only place you can get Zenyatta's contact these days is especially our content these days is non-canon dating sim. Huh, that's one short story. Maybe something will happen with the monster guys soon, you know? I don't know, maybe. Master, it's good to see you again. Indeed, I heard that you bring up a visitor. I hope I can meet them. Of course, focus, this is my master Zenyatta. You're ready for a trek through the snow-covered mountains? This is basically meeting Genji's parents. It is the weirdest for a date. Doesn't matter what's happening. Now it's up to you to deal with it. I'm gonna give him a fist bump. That sounded amazing. You see Ghost Fist out to the mannequin and you close spies. He chooses the sickest fist bump. That was absolutely radical. A pleasure, Focus. I'm glad to see you survived your journey here. You wanna know the threading error of that sentence? And let's keep him keep talking. Good for Genji to have company here. I sense he must be quite fond of you. I certainly hope so. Master, you don't have to embarrass me. I'm sure your companionship will mean a great deal to him. He has always struggled to accept himself, perhaps the acceptance of no have along this past. Now realize how much company might meant to Genji. Think that there's just a few nights ago you was planning to enjoy his company, tiring of literally everyone in New York City by yourself. Now it's entirely possible for you to change the life of an Overwatch agent. I believe. Master, since I have surpassed my annual screen time amount, but I'm afraid I need to depart. But please take my greatest blessing. Enjoy the reminders of remainder of your time here. Two of you say goodbye to Master Zenyatta. Then the hope you left alone was Genji has gone and replaced with contentment. Jesus, why did Zenyatta get such off screen time to you? Got your mind, Genji? Just think about what my master said. He was being truthful. He's spending some time with you and has done a lot to help my own sense of self. But I have to wonder, Focus, do you really think it's possible? No, you don't? That's the deepest question you ever would have expected from a stealing dating sim signed up for. But you come this far, right? There's no harm in one more question. It really is one more. I believe this will be your last chance to win Genji off, folks. Use it wisely. What do you think? Come on. You want to know the true selves? Also, we can try. My honest answer, honestly. Haven't done it. Maybe you can, maybe not. I think it's always worth it to try to find out who you really are. Otherwise, what's the point of it all? You might be right, you know? When I end up with this in my bottle, because off Cupid watches it and loses both in pain, drowning pain. There's so much guilt. I look at myself every day, despite the person who looked back at me. Surprised the person who looked back at me. That's sad. But much as it was, I had to look. Else, I could not have grown from who I was. Perhaps I will never know my true self. You're right. I must always try to see who I really am. Thank you, Focus. I'm glad you feel the same. Focus, I really enjoyed spending time with you. You lately, but it's been a long time to surround myself, be close to anybody. But I must admit, and what, Genji? I feel some guilt. You have not seen the real me. You're a bit confused. You purely saw during these 3 dates. We home, but you ask, verify. You don't take off the mask. So much time together, and it's only seen the me with my mask. Although my mask is extremely epic, it is not the true me. Really cool though. I know, right? But still. It takes your hands onto his green visor, stares back at you. You wonder what his eyes might look like beneath. Focus, can I tell you who I really am? Except, well, of course, I love you, Genji. Genji put his hands over his heart, stopped. Now, all disappointed, you confess that after returning to reality, he chuckles underneath his breath. It's funny, it seems like it can't affect anything but wealth. And beams, most who loves, and don't forget walks. You can't affect the walk. Great Genji reaches for his math, although he hesitates, he eventually builds his strength to remove it and shows his face underneath. Genji, you are beautiful. If you believe so, then it must be true. It took me so long to come to terms with who I am now. You accepting me makes me confident as all of that time. I know my true self loves you too, Focus. Can we see his face? No? You embarked on the journey of love and found what you desire. The end. Love takes many forms. Always true. But he chose his love with Genji forever and always. Is it over? Thank God. I couldn't keep this up no more. I just couldn't. We got Genji now. Awesome. Guess we do Hanzo route next time. So let's catch you later. This is Focus signing off. Peace out.